2010 fantasy Alice in Wonderland look. This is our model Sorel. Say hi, Sorel.
Hi. Hello.
We're going to be doing a fantasy look today. Sorel has amazing, naturally curly, beautiful hair. And we're just going to play up on the style and just make it a little more edgy. So first off, I'm going to start in the back section. I'm going to zigzag partings. And I'm going to be using a small barreled curling iron just to play up on her curl. We like that she has some curl. We're going to do some back combing as well, just to enhance some volume. Using an amazing metal back comb tooth comb. Where is it? Come on. Just like that. These are the best combs for it. We're going to zigzag partings out. We're going to leave some of the natural curl. We're going to do a little bit of back combing at the base. Using my 4 products that I love so much. This is a hair cream, but it's actually more pliable. It's called Wired. It's used for curly hair. It's great for heat treat. So I'm just going to put a little bit on my station. So I can just dab a little bit, and I'm going to pick it up with my hands. I'm going to put a little bit on the hair. Just going to put your head down a little bit, Sorel. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I'm going to take the small barrel curling iron. We're going to twist the hair through to the end so that you don't get like too much of a ringlet. It's more of a wave. I'm going to pull it to the end. Remember the zoop. It's okay. It's not the hair burning. It's the product. Just going to barrel that out. All the way to the scalp. Hold for a few seconds. And zoop. And this gives you a little bit more of a loose curl than Sorel's natural curl. Moving through the rest of the hair, we're going to take a little bit of weightless hairspray. Give a little bit of spray, a little bit of Wired. We're going to twist the section all the way to the ends. We're going to take the small barrel curling iron. You can start halfway up the shaft and actually pull the curling iron out a little bit looser. Move the ends towards the scalp. We're pulling that one out. Moving up towards over the occipital bone, towards the flat spot of the head. Remembering this is a fantasy look, don't try this at home unless you know what you're doing. Right, Sorel?
Oh yeah.
Awesome. Spin you a little bit this way, just so you can see in the camera. Taking zigzag sections, I would actually bricklayer, leave some natural curls, and then go in between with the curling iron, in between the small barrel curling iron. Take a little bit of Wired. Run it through the ends, twist the hair all the way to the end of the shaft, spraying it with some weightless. Taking the small barreled curling iron, you can start halfway up towards the scalp, twisting if it's easier for you, sliding it out a little bit, putting the ends in. We don't like fish hooks. Boo. Right, Sorel?
No. No fish hooks. Wait, what's a fish hook?
Makes it a little. It's when the ends are all cranked. Nobody likes a crunk.
Crump, yes.
Moving towards the right side of the ear, behind, on the occipital bone, taking a zigzag pattern or a triangle section. Taking a little bit of Wire, the pliable hair cream, running it through the ends of the shafts, all the way down, twisting the hair. Taking the small barrel curling iron, opening the curling iron, twisting the hair around, pulling it out, looping it, just like that. Previously in other segments I talked about bricklayering. It's the same thing. You want a smaller effect in one spot and a bigger effect in the other part where you're using the small barrel curling iron. Just to give a bit of different textures. Because when all said and done, I'm actually going to vacuum this. It'll be nice and big. Sectioning the hair. Taking a little bit more of the wired pliable hair cream. In a zigzag pattern or triangular pattern. Bricklayering, I'm going to take a section and I'm going to start to be holding the hair up. Because we're getting higher to the top of the head, there's going to be the flat spot that I talked about, so you're going to want to actually hold the hair up at a 90-degree angle to create volume. You can be taking bigger sections, because towards the top of the head you actually want the sections to be bigger so that the curl is more looser. Taking a little bit of weightless hairspray, spraying it into the hair. Taking your small barrel curling iron, wrapping at the base, around and around and around. Pull, twist, roll it in. Hold for 3 seconds, and pull the curling iron out. We're just hammering away at this, hey Sorrel?
Nice pun.
Do you know? Do you know me? Moving towards the front of the left side of the ear, same thing, diagonal or triangular patterns. Taking the hair, holding it up, we're moving closer to the top of the head, so you want some volume. Giving it a spray, a little bit of wired, pliable hair cream, give it a twist before you use the iron. Using a small barrel curling iron at the base, twist, twist, wrap around, pull, move the iron towards the base of the scalp. When you're getting towards the face, you might want to stick your hand under. Nobody likes a burn. Right, Sorrel? Wait 3 seconds, pull the iron out. And as you can see, as we create more volume throughout, we're using different textures all the way up to get volume. I don't know if I've explained a lot about on base, off base, but it's all about rolling, hot rollers, curling irons, flat irons, it's all the same. Depending on as you move and where you want lots of volume, you have to actually over direct the hair the opposite way of where you want volume to be created. So as we get to the top, in a flat spot, one really good trick is you can take your comb, your back combing comb, which Sorrel's hair hates. We do a little bit of back combing right at the base, over direct the hair towards the face. Back comb, back comb, back comb. Take a little bit of the wire, twist it, give it a spray, small barrel curling iron, over directing, opening the curling iron, twist, 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 pull it down through the section, and roll it up. We're gonna lower you, baby. Let's get a little high. And pull it through. And as you can see, this is a different size curl than Sorrel's natural curl. Check it. Witness the fitness. Moving towards the front of the face. Same technique. You might want to go a little bit looser towards the face because you don't want a lot of tight curls towards the face. It's nice to have a bit of a loose look. Just gonna grab a little bit more wire, put it on my station. It's easier to grab. Over directing away. Can we get a shot of this? Sorry, cool. I'm just gonna move it this way, the opposite way. Twisting, opening the small barrel curling iron, twisting, wrap, 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 pull it through. This is actually an on base technique. As you can tell, it depends. On base is 90 degrees, off base is over directed. If you want a sweat bang, if you want something to be very pin-up look, you're gonna over direct. If you want on base, you're gonna get a granny roller set, basically.